Alrighty, so I just got out of Pixar's newest original film, Elio, which I personally thought was a very fun time at the theaters. I wouldn't say it's one of Pixar's best movies ever, but for what the type of film this is, I really enjoyed it. Right out of the gate, the animation is freaking phenomenal in this. Every single frame is absolutely beautiful. The colors pop so much whenever we're in space. And I like the designs of the aliens. It's not the typical types of aliens that you would normally see. They are all very unique designs, which I very much appreciate, especially for a type of movie that does involve a lot of outer space. I really enjoyed the relationship between Elio and his aunt. This movie is probably going to get a lot of comparisons to WALL-E since it is a Pixar space film, but the animated Disney film that this really reminded me of the most was Lilo and Stitch, which is ironic since they just released the remake. But the point is, it reminds me of Lilo and Stitch simply because of the fact of how well the parental aspect of the film is. So Elio's parents are dead, and the marketing of the movie actually did not mention at all that that was his aunt. I just assumed it was his mom. And where something like Lilo and Stitch focus on somebody who is clearly so young that they're not really prepared enough to take care of a child on their own, this movie features somebody who is very clearly an adult trying to focus on their career, but they don't know how they can handle a child, especially a child as weird and out there as Elio. I also think that Elio himself is a very well-written child character. He is weird, he's nice when he wants to be, but, he's not an angel, He's very much an actual child. However, I do have a fair share of problems with this movie as well. For starters, I didn't think the villain was that good. He wasn't particularly menacing and kind of just felt like Zurg from Toy Story again. And even then, Zurg was supposed to be a parody of those types of villains, and this guy is mainly meant to be taken seriously. Plus, I didn't entirely buy the friendship between Elio and Glorg. It mainly felt like they became friends because they had to for the story to move along. I think I would have appreciated just a little more time, maybe 5 more minutes. Just 5 more minutes of the movie so that we could see the friendship between Elio and Glorg expand. But overall, I would have to say that Elio is a very good Pixar movie. It's still very recent in the Pixar franchise. It literally just came out today, so I don't know if I would say that this is one of their best quite yet. It's definitely going to need a rewatch, but I definitely would not put this in the category of their mediocrity works or even their worst by far. It's still a very well-made film. So, have you guys seen Elio? What do you guys think? And please, for the love of God, watch the freaking movie, because a lot of people keep saying they want to watch original movies. They're saying that Disney should be making original movies. They're making an original movie. They just released one, but you're not watching it. I went to my showing on a Friday matinee. I was the only person in the damn theater, so yeah, do what your mouth says and watch this movie in the damn theater. Don't wait for it to drop on Disney Plus. Watch it in theaters, all right? Because if you don't, we're gonna keep getting Toy Story 8 or Cars 72 more and more and more, and less original masterpieces in the future. All right? I'm just kidding. They're gonna keep making sequels, regardless of if this movie does well or not. They're still going to keep making original movies. But still, watch this film. It's a good one.